Hey, hey, hey! I hope you're having a fabulous Friday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and in honor of it being Friday and the weekend being upon us, I wanted to give us several hot leads to go into the weekend with, but I also wanted to do them rapidly because we've got our weekends to get started. So I'm gonna get right on into it, hit the highlights. We gotta get going, okay? But not without getting our application in just a few more times for these hot leads. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. You already know what to do. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. All right, you guys. I'm loving the leads, but your girl has somewhere to be, okay? So I didn't want to leave y'all hanging. I have these hot leads, gonna hit the highlights of the highlights of the highlights, and the information is here for you. Now, jumping into it, the first company that I want to share is a new to this channel company called Mass Tech, and they're in oil and gas. And that makes my eyes get big because we know what oil and gas means. So if you go over to their glass store, you can see that this is a huge company. People are enjoying it, and that is what we want to see. Now, to navigate to their careers, at the top, you'll see where they have the careers tab. That will take you to their careers page where you can learn all about them and, them being oil tycoons. And you can just go over to view current openings. And so from there, we're going to get into today's opportunity. Now, jumping on into this first role, this is from Mass Tech, and this is for their document control specialist position. This is in their administrative department. This is available US wide, and you will be working remotely. And what you're going to do is you're going to provide administrative support for construction project management. So there's going to be a lot of documentation, tracking that documentation, and this is a great typing-based clerical role if that's what you are into. So if you're someone who's like, I'm not trying to talk on the phone, then this would be the one. And so to qualify, they're looking for someone who has an associate's degree or higher preferred, and then at least 2 years of experience in document control within an engineering, construction, or technical environment preferred. And then, you just got to have strong organizational skills, be able to communicate well, know how to use Microsoft Office and some of the different technologies, and then also proficient in, office things and understanding of general construction and engineering documents is an advantage. So if you're like, Delilah, this is me, I can do this, I love it, then I highly recommend the remote resume builder software. We have pre-filled out ATS optimized templates, and the one that I would use is the administrative coordinator template. It's this one right here, and I would pair it with our administrative coordinator cover letter template and be on my merry way. And I'll tell you more about the software, but now let's get into hot lead number 2. All right, so moving along, hot lead number 2 comes from Pentech Health. And I have shared this company before on my channel. This is a health company. There's a lot of health companies and opportunities. And as you can see, people love working here. And this is a nice sized company based out of Pennsylvania. That's awesome. To navigate to the careers, all you would need to do is just hover over about at the top, and you'll see where you can select careers. And then from here, you can see their careers page, lots of great things they got going on. And we want to select explore opportunities. And from there, we will see their available careers. And so the one that I want to highlight is their intake specialist role. And so what you're doing is you're going to be a customer service representative under the direction of the manager, customer service and billing. And then you're going to provide intake and customer service duties. So that includes referral intake, document processing, insurance verification, predeterminations, all that jazz. And so you would just need 3 to 5 years of customer service experience, preferably in a healthcare industry. And it would be really nice if you have a bachelor's or an associate, but you don't have to have that. And so you just need to have high level attention to detail and great communication skills. And so if you're interested in this role that's going to get you great benefits, then I highly recommend the remote resume builder software again. And we have the most perfect template. The intake specialist template would be the one to use. And remember, all of these are pre-filled out ATS optimized templates. You're going into the software starting off from a finished product. You would just duplicate it, go into the resume builder, keep what you want to keep, change what you want to change, and boom, you're ready to download. And you can try it out for $1 during our 7-day trial. So now let's move on to the third company. Jumping on in here, this third company is called CareSource, and I have shared this company before on my channel. It's been a little while, so I'm excited to be able to share them. And this is another healthcare company. And if you guys have never considered healthcare, if you're trying to run away from healthcare, well, you're running away from a lot of opportunity because there are tons of healthcare remote opportunities available. And this is a great industry to be in. Now, if you go over to their Glassdoor, you can see this company is large and they have great reviews. So people enjoy working there. To navigate to their careers page, you would just hover over the About Us, and then from there, you'll see where they have careers. And when you select that, you'll learn all about the company, their culture, all the benefits that they've won, and you can navigate to their careers. And what I would do is I personally like to, usually leave it blank, but they do have it right here for us to toggle remote. So I do blank, remote, and then I'd hit search. And then from there, we can see all of their remote opportunities. And I'm going to get into the one that I want to highlight in particular. So jumping on into this lead, this is for their Administrative Assistant 3 role. And it says that you're going to be responsible for meeting the administrative needs of their executive and assigned organization within the company. So this is someone who, you've been doing this because you're going to be one of the highest level administrative assistants in the company. And they want you to have 3 to 5 years of administrative assistance experience. And if you have an associate's degree, that would be preferred. So you need to know Microsoft Office, have great communication skills. You need to know your way around the computer, professionalism, and be able to maintain confidentiality because, you're working for a company that's in healthcare. So you're dealing with HIPAA and all of that good stuff. So this is another great opportunity. And if you want to get your application in ASAP, we have templates. You could build off of the administrative coordinator template for sure. This would be another great template to use. Also, we have an executive assistant resume template. This might be a little bit of a better fit because you are going to be working on higher level admin work. And they mention up here, it says that, meeting the needs of their executive and assigned organization. So you're going to be working, administrative duties for the executive branch of the company. So you could even use that executive assistant resume template as well. So we're making our way downtown. Let's move on to the fourth company. All right, so last but certainly not least, this company is called Motive Care, and I have shared them many times. I wanted to share this one as a fourth lead, kind of like a bonus, because they're hiring in a handful of locations, but not all. Now, this is another healthcare company. You can check out their Glassdoor. They are kind of on the fence here. It's a huge company. 10,000 plus folks work here. And, it seems like either people really enjoy it or maybe not so much, but I like their opportunities. So I wanted to at least share it because they currently have some roles with start dates. So to go to their careers, all you would need to do is go to company and then you'll see careers. And from there, you can read about the company, what they've got going on, really great stuff. We're going to go directly to their careers and you can just hit this button right there. And so from there, you can see all of their careers. Now, the one that I want to highlight is the customer service representative roles. They're hiring in a handful of states, but not all of them. So I would just type in customer service and then you'll see some of the roles immediately pop up. And you can also further toggle it by your location. So if you wanted to just see what they have in general, maybe you just want to see hey, do you have anything for my state? You could leave it blank and you could go to locations and you can toggle it from there. So like I said, not hiring everywhere, but in a lot of places. And for that customer service role that I'm referencing, all of them have the exact same specs. So let's check it out. So getting into the customer service role, you would want to apply to the one that's for your location. Now, this is going to start September 9th. It's a Monday through Friday role, and you're going to be doing customer service from home. It is a very beginner-friendly role. They say 0 to 2 years experience. And if you have experience, that's great, but they'll accept you because they go ahead and say 0 to 2. And so I know the details aren't detailing the way we want them to. I know that that phone is going to be glued to your ear, okay? And that's a make or break kind of thing. But for a lot of folks, this is exactly what they've been doing and what they're looking for. So I just want to put it out there. And if you are interested in this role, we have the perfect template for you. I highly recommend using the healthcare call center resume template. This is perfect for this role. You could also use customer service 1 or customer service 2 resume templates, but if you're coming from a phone environment, maybe you're coming from healthcare, maybe you're coming from a customer service role where, in every customer service role, just about you're using the phone, you could just go ahead and use this one. And of course, we've got you covered with the cover letters as well. We've got the healthcare call center cover letter template, the customer service cover letter template, the administrative coordinator cover letter template, and the executive assistant cover letter template. So we cover bases for remote roles for both the resume and the cover letters. So get your application in today. You can use the software. It's only $37 per month, and you can try it out for a full week for just $1. So if you're like, Delilah, I can't commit to $37 without giving it a spin, that's what the trial is for. Try it out for $1. Give it a spin for a whole week. And then if you're like, Delilah, this is amazing, I've been putting my best foot forward with all these companies and it was easy peasy, then you're going to be like, yeah, this is a no-brainer, Delilah. I'm going to use this during my entire job search, which most folks do. So try it out. Link is in the description box below. I think you're going to love it. And as soon as you sign up, we're going to send you your login. This is a cloud-based software, so as long as you have your computer and internet, you can log on in. Email 2 is going to show you the tutorials. They live in my Teachable school. And we also have the replay from the workshop in Teachable. So if you wanted to get access to that, you'll get access to it even with a trial. And then email 3 will have a link to our support desk. Reach out anytime you need assistance with doing something in the software or you have questions about your subscription. We are in there 7 days a week. Moving along, the next resource is Extra Leads Club, and this is where we do the job hunting for you. All of these leads were featured in Extra Leads Club today. So we add about 40 of the hottest remote opportunities, we verified them, and we have all the important details at a glance for you to, move forward with putting your best foot forward with these companies. So try it out for $1. It's only $10 per month. Link is in the description box below. And last but certainly not least is my Amazon storefront. I receive a teensy tiny commission anytime you purchase something from Amazon. And I'm always talking about the computers. I'm actually in the process of updating, all the computers in here. These in here will work. You just always want to compare what the company is looking for with the specs of the computer. Some companies are very specific about processors, about RAM, about, the different doodads on the computer. Some companies, as long as it's a PC, they don't mind. So you just want to always double check their work from home requirements. And then you can come here and we've got something that would fit, all of these companies' different computer requirements. And Amazon's got amazing deals. So check out my Amazon storefront. Consider joining Extra Leads Club today so that we can do the job hunting for you. And consider getting your application using the remote resume builder software. We've got pre-filled out ATS optimized templates to make it a breeze, putting your best foot forward. So thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful. I hope you guys have a safe and blessed weekend. And God willing, I will be back on Monday with more hot work from home opportunities. Talk soon. Bye.